Hey ladies, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Mrs. Emily Paints, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this black smoky eye with the Nude palette by Beauty Bay. Those of you that are new, welcome. Remember to subscribe so you can watch more of my videos. So today we're going to be trying something new. I'm using the Canvas Base Grim by City Color, and we're going to be applying this on our lid, you guys. And I'm only going to grab a small little dot and build it up because it's very black, and we're going to be applying this on our lid. This is a small amount that I'm going to be using at first on a flat brush. It's my first time using this, you guys, so I'm kind of excited. I did not set my other base, by the way. I still applied the base from Glamlight because I want all the eyeshadows to have the same pigment. You guys be careful with this because it's very dark. This gave me some really good results with my smoky eye, you guys. I highly recommend this. I loved it. And just make sure you guys are using tapping motions like I'm doing so that it applies smoothly and it doesn't smear, because if you drag your brush, it's going to smear the color mixed with the other base, and we don't want that. So we're going to be bringing this up a little bit towards our crease, and I'm going to be applying this other eyeshadow on top of it. It is called Illicit, and we're going to be putting this right on top of this black shade, and just in tapping motions, you guys, so that it grabs the product good. So I'm a huge fan of smoky eyes, and I do have to say that these two black shades together make the darkest black I have ever seen, and I love it. I love this so much, you guys. After we apply this, we are going to be going in with the shade After Dark, and we're going to be using a small blending brush so that we can blend out the outside of this dark shade. We're going to start off by blending on the outer corner in small circular motions. If some of the black starts to disappear, don't worry, you guys, because we're going to be applying some more to fix it after. But we're going to be using this to kind of make it a little bit more smoky. This is one of my favorite brushes to use for this area, you guys, because it's so small and fluffy, and it's so easy to get into these little areas. If you guys want to know what it's called, let me know in the comments below and I will let you know, because I'm not near my desk right now, so I can't check. But yeah, you guys, we're going to be blending this over right onto the inner corner as well, and try to grab small amounts of product little by little, and then we'll start building up the intensity, because if you apply too much eyeshadow, we're going to make a mess. Okay, so those of you guys that have been here for a while with me, I want to share some really good news that I haven't shared with anybody yet. I actually just got accepted onto the MAC Cosmetics team. So in the meantime, while I blend this, I will let you guys know I will be working for MAC now at a mall. So I'm so excited because, I mean, I already know how to do makeup on people. So it makes it even more exciting because not only do I get to do what I like to do, but I'm also going to be, helping people out with beauty products and also sales, which I'm really good at. So I'm excited to share that news with you guys. Anyways, next we're going to be going in with the shade Undercover, and we're just going to be using a fluffy brush to blend this out on top of the other shade. Like I said earlier, you guys, if some of these shades start to disappear, don't worry, we're going to be adding some more to make it more intense. We're also going to be blending this into this inner area right here, and try to do circular motions or side to side motions. It's a really light color, so you can't really mess this up in any way whatsoever. This is what's going to make the look more smoky, if that makes sense. Next, we're going back in with the shade After Dark, and we're just going to be applying some more in this area and just start blending in circular motions so that we can intensify it a little bit more, because of course the other shade kind of removes the color a little bit. But I always tell you guys, we're going to be going back in and build it some more. You guys know that blending takes some time, and you just got to be patient and trust the process, honestly, basically. I do want to let you guys know that these shades don't have a lot of fallout compared to the others. I know a lot of the Beauty Bay colors, they have a lot of powdery shades and fallout, but this one surprisingly didn't. And it's a black shade, which is crazy, but it looks really good. Next, we're going to be going back in with the shade Undercover, and we're just going to be blending this out some more. Remember, trust the process, you guys. We're going to be blending and blending and blending. I get tired of repeating it over and over again. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, you guys, go ahead and comment the word blend down below so that I know that you're a real one and you watched the video all the way through. Now I'm going to be applying a little bit more of the shade After Dark, and I'm just going to blend some more right here just so that it looks as smoky as possible. And now, you guys, we're finally going to be going back in with the shade Illicit, and we're going to be applying some more onto our lid and just patting this down lightly so that it grabs the dark shade and it looks a little bit more intense. Also, with the tip of the brush, make sure you're blending in small circular motions in this area at the top so that it kind of blends into the shade After Dark and it just looks better. And now we're going back in with the shade After Dark, and we're going to be applying some more in this area just so that it blends in with the dark shade. Now I'm taking a Neutrogena makeup towel remover, and I'm just going to be wiping away some of the fallout that we had from the eyeshadow. As you guys can see, it's not a lot. Like, it's not that bad, and it's a black shade. Normally these are very powdery, and they didn't make that much of a mess, as you guys can see. And we're also going to be cropping out this outer corner of our eye so that we kind of get like this sharp eye effect, kind of like a cat eye. I really like to do this after every look. And now I'm going in with my Level Up mascara. This is from ColourPop. For those of you guys that are new, you guys, this is my favorite mascara. If you have short lashes like me, I recommend you use it. And now we're going in with my falsies. These are from my website. They're called the Violeta Lashes. And if you guys are interested, the link is down below in the description. And you guys can go ahead and check out my website and just look for the Violeta Lashes. And now we're going back in with the shade Illicit, and we're going to be applying this on our lower lash line. And I'm using a small flat brush, you guys, to apply this because it makes it a lot easier for me to not have any fallout since I already have my foundation on. So we're just going to be applying this tightly onto the lash line in side to side motions. And then after that, I'm going with a complete clean brush, a small pencil brush. And I'm just going to be blending this in side to side motions just to make it look smoky at the bottom as well. And remember, that brush has no product, like no product whatsoever. It's just meant to make it look smoky. And then now, you guys, we're going to be going back in with the shade Illicit, and I'm applying some more onto that lash line. And now I'm coming in with my ColourPop eyeliner, and I'm just going to be applying some on my waterline and then also a little bit on my lower lashes so that those two shades blend together. And I'm using the previous brush that I used with the shade Illicit just to blend that out. And now, you guys, I'm going back in with my mascara from ColourPop just to make my eyelashes look a little bit long at the bottom. And then for this shade, you guys, I'm using a small brush. It's a flat brush for the shade Delicate. And I'm going to be applying some in the inner corner and also on my brow bone just to give it an extra pop. And this is the finishing look, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Remember to subscribe and like this video. And yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.